Hey guys, right, today I'm just going to do like a really simple Rockstar nail with some funky Empower nail art just to bling it up. So I'll let you know what I'll be using. Okay, so today I'm going to be using these colours, which are Lobster Roll, CND Shellac, and just to seal it in I'm going to be using Zillionaire. And then I'm going to be using this gorgeous glitter by Lecente, and I'm not sure if this is limited edition, it might be. It's Winter Wonderland, and it's like a really nice sort of Christmassy holographic red. I'm also going to be using this gorgeous film by Empower Nail Art in the abstract print Rainbow. And if you haven't heard already, I am the UK stockist for Empower Nail Art, so if you're in the UK and you need to get hold of Empower, then I do have a Facebook page and an online store, so I'll put the links to those in the description bar. And I'm going to be customising some striping tape out of this today, just to jazz up some nails. And basically what it is, it's an ultra thin self-adhesive film, and it comes in these rectangles, so it's not pre-cut. So you can cut whatever shape you want. So it does have some little templates on the back. Or you can use, I like to use craft punches, or just like a craft knife or scissors. You can use anything you want. So I'll be using that one today. So I'm going to start off by doing a simple Rockstar. So I've just got one layer of Lobster Roll here. Because this glitter gives full coverage, I'm only going to do the one layer, just so your nail's not too bulky. And I've just sculpted sort of like a stiletto shape from CND liquid and powder. So this has been cured, so I'm just going to start pushing the glitter into the tacky layer, as this, to me, is just the easiest way to create rock stars. And this is the first time I've used this glitter, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This would be a really nice Christmas nail, this one. And I'll put a link to where you can get Lecente glitters. And they also have a website, and they're on Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz, so you can get hold of them various ways. Okay, right, I'm just going to move that pot of glitter out of the way. And then what you can do is start scrubbing it in, just so all the glitter flakes lay totally flat and you've got a really flat, smooth finish. Right, so that is, hopefully it's coming across on camera, but it's really sparkly and holographic, that one. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to seal it with my Zillionaire, and I'll cure that and then I'll come back. Okay, so that's come out the lamp now, and I have wiped the inhibition layer with IPA or Disperse, whichever you use, just to ensure good adhesion between the Empower and the nail. So I'm just going to move this out of the way and bring in my Empower. Okay, so top tips for cutting your Empower is a really good craft knife, and I've got one here. I'm going to be doing striping tape, so I've got a metal ruler here, which is really good, so the blade doesn't go through it. And I've got a cutting mat, so you don't go through to your work surface or your table. So the beauty of this is you can customise your striping tape, so you can make it as thin or as thick as you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting. Right, I'm going to go for about that wide, I think. If you wanted to be really precise, you could measure this all out beforehand on the back and cut it. Right, and you hardly need any pressure at all, because the film is so thin. So if I just show you that now. So if you can see in the light where I've cut that, And it is super, super thin. Let's just try and lift one up so you can see. Okay, there you go. It's coming away now. So if I lift that up on there, you'll be able to see how thin it actually is. I like to use my tweezers for this. So that is ultra, ultra thin. So if I bring in our nail, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lay these randomly across. So I'm going to start like in this sort of fashion, and then I'm going to come in. I've got some squeezers or squizzers, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's basically a hybrid between scissors and tweezers. So I'm just going to come in and just cut that there, and then I'm going to take the tape again and go in like that. And you can really stretch this, so you can use your fingers, but as long as you give it a wipe down with alcohol before you seal it, then there's no problem. Just going to cut that there as well. So I'll just grab my other piece. Okay, so I've got my other piece and I want to go in across there. And this tape is just a really nice print. Cut that there. Right, I'll come back in and tidy up the edges shortly. And I'm going to do one more across there, like that. Right, so basically to tidy up the ends, you would just go in with your scissors. And what I would do is make sure you've got a very, very slight margin, because then you can get a really good seal. So if I just show you down this edge here, these are all really nicely tucked in. So when I top coat this, these are all going to be encased. So what I'll do the same on that side, and I'll come back. So I've trimmed all the edges, and because I've been touching it with my fingers, I don't want any oils on there, so I'm just going to give it a quick rub down with alcohol. And then all I'm going to do that is shellac top coat, and then that is it. So I'll show you at the end. Okay, so here's the finished design all top coated, and I just think it looks lovely. It looks really nice. It almost reminds me of like a candy cane at Christmas. But that is totally smooth now. There's no sort of lumps and bumps, and everything's sealed in the edges. So I don't know if people have used regular striping tape, but for me, it'll always start to lift and come away from the backing, because that's more of a 2-ply sort of striping tape, whereas this is sort of one thin film. It doesn't come away from the backing, so it's going to stay there. So you can actually embed this into acrylic or gel, and you'd get a brilliant seal with that. But for people that like just to use gel polish or CND Shellac, then this is a great way of pimping up your nails. So as I say, I put all the links to Empower in the US and the UK in the description below, and links to where you can get your Lecente glitter from. So hope you enjoyed this, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.